Hey everybody, look, I just wanted to come on and talk for a few minutes. A few days ago, I put up a post about stop looking for their approval. And sometimes, you know, we as people, just we as people, let's be honest, we so often are seeking the approval of others. We really don't take the time to understand and know that is not what we need, want, any of that. It is not necessary for us to be who we're called to be. And I wanted to talk about that for a few minutes because what happens so many times for many of us, a lot of us, is instead of us leaning into who we are, we tend to wait for somebody to tell us who we are. Look, God has already made us who we are. And the validation of others really does not do it. We seek for people to say, "You're good," to pat us on the back and say, "That was good." And many times, this is the thing God already told us it was good. That we are developing into who we are. That's what we're doing. We're developing into who we are. And it's like as we're developing into who we are, it takes time to get there. But what we notice so much for most of us is we don't take the time to pat ourselves on the back. We're waiting for our pastors, we're waiting for our family, we're waiting for our friends, we're waiting for someone to say, "Lydia, that was good. Oh, I enjoyed that. Oh, you made such a great difference." Not understanding that the validation that we're looking for, the person that we need to really believe in us is us. If you don't believe in yourself, how do you expect others to actually believe in you? Many times the problem is you look for what went wrong first. You take a win and you go into, well, yeah, it was a win, but I could have did this better. I could have did that better. I could have did this better. Can you celebrate the win? That's the question. Can you celebrate the win? Can you celebrate that what I did was amazing? It turned out wonderful. It wouldn't have been what it was if I hadn't planned it. Um, in the post I did the other day, I talked about how we really seek the validation of others. We really, really seek people to say, to give us that validation that we ourselves haven't given to ourselves. Um, I can't be great unless someone says I'm great. That's not true. You're already great. You were born great. You were made in the image of God. You are great. I need us to start believing in us. Like start believing, okay, I'm a great podcaster. Look, I'm saying it today. I'm a great podcaster. I get on here and the lives that I do are amazing. And I need you to whatever you do, wherever you are in your journey, I need you to do the same thing. Say, "I'm great. I'm great. I'm a great cook." Look, if you are a cook, I'm a great cook. I'm a chef. If you're studying, I'm studying to be the greatest chef out there. And I will be. But what I need you to do is to start validating yourself and stop waiting for people to give you a pat on the back. Bible says that the arm of flesh is weak. Understand that they busy trying to pat themselves on the back, so it's hard for them sometimes to see you. It really is. And sometimes when they see you, they just like, if I tell her she great, then what I want her to do, she gonna stop doing because I need her talent to work for me. How many times have people not applauded you but asked you to do the thing that they didn't applaud you for? Isn't that amazing? They asked you to do the thing that they didn't tell you you were good at. But they figure that if you did it great for yourself, how much greater are you going to do it for them? That's what we live in. That's the world we live in. So I encourage you to start applauding yourself. Start celebrating you. What have you done great today? I'm sure you've done something great today. If it was just, I put this outfit together magnificently today. Look, I got up, I took time to look at and to decide what I'm going to wear today. And then I put it on and I went in the mirror and I made sure that everything looked exactly the way I wanted it to look. I did good. I did great. I like this. Because the thing is, it's really about what you like. It's really about how you feel about what you do. And a lot of times we're listening to how others feel about what we do. And when we listen to how others feel about what we do, what happens is, look, what happens is they don't say it. And we actually get very, very, very like, oh, nobody said I did good today. So what? That's what I'm saying to you today. So what? They didn't tell you you did an amazing job today. You know you did an amazing job. Did you do your best? Then you did an amazing job. Did you go out? Were you intentional about your efforts? Then you did a great job. Was it successful when you started off and you planned it? Did it turn out the way that you had planned it? Did things go the way that you had went about getting it together to go? If they did, why am I waiting for Joe Blow and Joe Smo and Josie Smo to tell me I did a good job? It's not about them. It's about you. It's about how you feel about you. It's about how you deal with you. It's about how you see you. How do you see you? Who have you allowed to have the power over you that you can't see you anymore? Look in the mirror. Take 5, 10 minutes. Just go and stand and look in the mirror. And when you do so, what I want you to do is say, what do I see? And if it's a negative thought that comes to mind, I want you to literally take it, pick it up like this, throw it away. You want to know why? Because negative thoughts don't move us further. They help us just go into a place that keeps us from reaching our destiny. If I don't feel like I'm good, I'm going to say the opposite. Lydia, girl, you got that thing together. You did that. And every day that I tell myself I did it gives me the chance to come back and do it tomorrow even better. Girl, that was awesome. That was amazing. That's what you really, really, really have to look at. What did I do? How did I do it? And looking for other people's approval is not going to work for you. Looking for other people's approval is only going to push you further away from what you're called and who you're called to be. Look, I want to leave a challenge with you today. And the challenge I want to leave with you today is this. I want you to begin to write about who you are, whose you are, and what you're doing. Journal every day. Write something down. Begin to write the vision. What is my goal? What is my plan? What is my purpose? Why are we doing that? We're doing that to keep a clear picture in front of us of where we're going. Then, after you write it down, I want you to envision the future without needing anyone else's approval. So, I want you to sit there and go, if nobody tells me I'm doing well, do I feel good about myself? Because I have to feel good about myself because I love me. And it doesn't matter what others think. And that's hard. Let me be honest. That is not the easiest thing to do because it is you looking at you, being brutally honest with yourself sometimes. Like, can I be brutally honest with me? Can I really be brutally honest with myself? Right? Can I be honest with myself when I look at who I am and where I'm going? And we have to remember, God has something for us. He has planned who we will be before the beginning of time. But if we don't take the time to look into ourselves and believe in ourselves, really, I really want you to understand you have to believe in you. If you don't believe in you, who else is going to? If you don't take the time to say, I'm an amazing person, who else is going to say you're an amazing person? We have to start affirming ourselves. I have a friend named Adrienne Holloman, and I remember one time she told me, Lydia, write notes around your house. And these notes are notes that you read each day to affirm you and who you are. And you go, huh? Yeah. Because what it does, it says, I'm great. I'm awesome. I'm amazing. Whatever I do is going to prosper. I'm the head and not the tail. I'm above only and not beneath. I'm the first and not the last. And I don't need the approval of others to be who God has called me to be. I just need to walk in it. So I encourage you today to walk in who God has called you to be. Now, anyone who's a part of my Life Happens group, you know that before I leave, I always want to invite you to join us at Life Happens. And Life Happens is coming up this October the 25th at the Meeting House in Columbia, Maryland. Look, we are going to have some amazing speakers who are going to join us and give out information about being you and not needing everyone to approve who you are. How amazing is that? Someone to talk to us and give us tools on how to move forward. Now, Life Happens is a conference that has it's combined of mental health professionals and spiritual leaders who come together to equip us with tools to deal with everyday life. They all come in the same room, and how wonderful it is to have professionals and spiritual leaders together. Because sometimes you need a professional, and sometimes you need a spiritual leader. But you have the chance to have the combination of both professionals and spiritual leaders in the same room to give you the information needed to move you forward. This is an amazing conference, not only because I'm the host of the conference, but also because it's a conference where you get the opportunity. Say you have been trying to figure out, do I need to see someone? This conference gives you the chance to say, I do, because these are the type of people that I'll get to speak to. These are the type of people that I will get to be involved with. So go over to lifehappens1.com. Do it today. Don't wait. Do it today. Go over to lifehappens1.com. Register for the conference. Get in the room. See these amazing people on the screen that have a wealth of information to share with you on what to do when life is lifing and when life happens. And then before I leave, as usual, whenever I go live, I always say this. If you don't remember anything else I say, please remember this. You can validate you. You do not need the approval of others to prove you are who you were called to be. You are amazing because God made you amazing. You know, the hazing that you get sometimes when you go into places, will they jump through this hoop? Will they jump through that hoop? Will they be this person? Can I coach them into being someone that I believe they can be? Forget the hazing. You don't need it. Forget proving, because a lot of people want you to prove to them that you're worthy to be a part of their group. Guess what? They need to be a part of your group. You got something great going on with you because you're great. And you don't have to prove yourself to anyone. You were amazing because God made you amazing when He made you. So if you don't remember anything else, you don't need their approval. You don't need their hazing. You don't need their validation. You are great because God made you great, and that's enough. Look, I don't usually go live on my personal page, but I'm going to start going live because this is something I share in a private group. But I think everybody needs the opportunity to understand and to know that you're great just the way you are. You're amazing just the way you are. And the approval and validation of others is not necessary. You know that little sign that we look at? It's a circle with a line through it. And we go NA. Let's make this the approval of others non-applicable to us. I can't wait to talk to you again. Please go over and register today for Life Happens Conference at lifehappens1.com. And I can't wait to see you in the room to give yourself grace. See you next time. You have an amazing day on purpose.